Everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to review this grid connected inverter. These inverters are called grid tied inverters or grid connected inverters. So the rating of this inverter is 50 kilowatt inverter rating, and here you can see here this is set 1, this is string 1, string 2, string 3, string 4. Already I told we have 8 strings. This is string 5, string 6, string 7, string 8. So first string already I told we are going to have 20 panels which are connected in series connection. So this completely will constitute one set of string. This is string 1. So this is string 1. Okay. So this string 1, 20 panels are connected in series like that will constitute string 2, string 3, string 4, string 5 and string 6. So like that all we have been connected 8 strings, and each string ultimately when you connect them in series you will get one positive and one negative, and here you have one positive terminal and one negative terminal, one positive terminal and one negative terminal, one positive terminal and one negative. This is string 1, string 2, string 3 and string 4, string 5, string 6, string 7 and string 8. You can see this labeling how it has been given. So this is nothing but 1 plus 1 minus 1. This is string 1, string 2, string 3. Next one string 4, string 5, string 6. So but 6 you have, but only 4 you are connecting. Similarly here also you have 6, only 4 we are connecting. Coming to the connections, already I told this 50 kilowatt inverter is having 8 strings. Each string is connected to 20 solar panel. 20 into 37, the voltage in this is 740 volts, which is an DC voltage, and how much current they are carrying is 8.6. Since current is very less, you can see the thin wires, the gauge is very less. All these are solar cables which comes with UV protection also, and they all come with IP65 67 rated. What is IP67 means? This is called ingress protection 67 is nothing but 6 means, so this is nothing but they can withstand wind, they can withstand the dust, and if you immerse them in the water for 30 minutes in a depth of 1 meter also, they can work for 30 minutes sufficiently. That's why they come with IP67 rated. Now let's try to see the ratings or the specifications of the inverter. So this 50 kilowatt inverter, the rating of this inverter is, you can see here. So this inverter comes with IP65. Okay, IP65 electronics rated, and here you have this MPPT rating is 200 to 1000 volts. Why? Because 200 means 1000. What is our operating voltage? 740. Therefore, they are able to withstand this 740 volts where they can take, and inbuilt you have an MPPT. So coming to the rating of this MPPT, this is a 50 kilowatt or 50 kVA rated inverter, and here we are taking the power factor as 0.95. So 7 not, I have been told all these are 20 number, all these are 19 in number, but all these are connected in parallel. Therefore, current is scaled 8 times. So therefore, operating voltage, since they are connected in parallel, voltage is 703 and current is 8.6. And how many are there? All these are connected in parallel into 8. So therefore, 703 volts into 8.66 into 8 resultantly will be 48.7. That's why we have been installed a 50 kilowatt inverter, and this inverter is connected to an online system. So you can monitor how much energy they are generating daily and hourly basis also. Now let's try to see the parameters. And here the MPPT, this is called, this all these are connected to the maximum power point tracking. The operating voltage is 520 volts to 800 volts, and they are going to have an, they are going to give the voltage of 703. Sir, you have been saying 740 and 703. What is the difference? One string we have been connected to 20, and another 4 strings you have been connected to 704. These 4 strings are 740. These 4 strings are 704. When you connect them in parallel, the resultant voltage, whichever is lower, that will come into the picture. That's why we are taking it as 704. And now coming to here, let's try to see the UI, what we have been done and how much energy it has been generated. So now the status is, today date is 24 August and at 1 o'clock the status of the grid is on grid, and power is, today it has been generated 13 kilowatts is the input power, and total energy generated till date I already told. So this is 50 into 5. So each has to generate 750 units complete plant. So today this has already generated 147 kilowatt hour. Kilowatt hour means number of units. Let us go into the menu. When you go into the menu, you can see here meter. If you go into the meter, AC input line 1, line 2, line 3. Line 1 input line to line voltage is 422 of the first phase R phase. Next phase Y phase is 419 volts. Next phase is 422 volts. And next current of each, which is nothing but line current of 45 amperes, 46 amperes and 46, depends upon the load which is connected. And power rating of each phase, each phase we have 3 phase here. So this is nothing but the 3 phase line. Here the phase 1 is having a power rating of or consuming a power of 10 kilowatt, 10.9, 11 kilowatt and 10 kilowatt. This is all about. And when you go into the in-depth, so the power factor is 1, approximately unity power factor, and power it is consuming it is to run is 13 kilowatt. The frequency of this system is 50 kilowatt. Till date it has been generated 148. So now let's try to come into the next one. Meter, energy log. So when you come into the energy log, it will show life energy till date how many units it has been generated. The energy today is nothing but it has been generated 426 units today, and how many hours it has been run after the installation is 22,500 hours continuous it has been run. And to come to the day energy, so how many on it units it has been generated day wise. Okay, so day wise, so 24/8 it has been generated 148, 23 August it has been generated 203. So like that you can get day wise how many units it has been generated. Month wise also you can get the data in month wise. So in August month it has been generated 4,356 watts, and July month 4,600 units, in June month 4,900 units. So this month has been not closed, that's why it is still running. And this is about life energy, day energy, and this is all about energy log. And coming to event log, so this will show error, how many sometimes power will be available or power may not be available. So this will show you how many times the grid has been failed. So 24 at 10 o'clock there is no grid. At 21, so today only one time outage was there at 10 o'clock, that's why it's no grid. On 21 at 12:34 there was no grid. So this will give you the on 20th also at 2:11 there is no grid. So this is how it is recording all the how many times the grid was available, at which time the power was outage. And next one, grid. So at which time the grid was available, not available. At 24 this was no grid, at 21 there is no grid. So this is about the grid issues, how many times it was connected. Now coming to the inverter information. So this inverter serial number is this one, and it was installed in the year 2019, and communication port, DSP port and all the things will be shown here. And coming to the next one, so general settings, you have this time setting and everything. So you have installation setting and you have active or reactive power setting. You should not do any malfunctioning. Why? Because this is set for an required amount of 50 kilowatt active power and reactive power. So that's why you should not change any of the setting. It's already set. So this is all about the different settings. So defaultly the UI will show you the date, time, status. Now it is connected to grid. Grid connected means here you can see here it is giving an alarm green, which says that it is connected to grid. For example, you are having abnormal heat, or you have some sort of here the grid is outage, then it will show some sort of alarm that the grid is outage. So that's why this is not running. So similarly to this also, power is not available, the alarm is red color, which indicates that now this is in off condition. Okay, so now we have to see that these are not connected to grid, only this is connected to the grid. So complete UI will show you the power. So this is consuming 33 kilowatt. Actually this 50 kilowatt, but currently as per the available temperature, this is generating only 33.120 watts of power it is consuming and supplying to the load, and total energy is 150 units. So this is the same connections we have for another 50 kilowatt inverter, and the same connections we have for another 50 kilowatt inverter. To turn on the overall, this is called as the distribution panel. So this is outgoing. So we have this is all incoming are connected to here, and inverter 1 and inverter 2 is in on, inverter 3 is in off. That's why 1 and 3 are in off grid and only 2 is in on grid. So now as per the requirement of the load, we will turn on whatever the inverter you have, and you can see this incoming current of 125 amperes. This is 4 pole miniature circuit breaker incoming one. So this is I mean, you can have the complete power which is generated will be acting. This is acts as an bidirectional. It will be acting like an incoming as well as outgoing, which is called grid synchronization. This grid synchronization is performed by this cable, which is from a polycap cable of 25 square mm. So this is all about how we connected three grid connected inverters, 50 kilowatt, 50 kilowatt and 50 kilowatt. So due to this, we used to get around 10 lakhs as electricity bill per month, and we itself per day we are generating 1500 units per day, and we are exporting. I mean, first how the billing, I mean how this power consumption is, whatever the load we have in the campus, first we will try to consume, and the remaining current will send back to the grid, and they will pay the money as per using an meter called as net meter. So this is what happening, and this design we have been given, and they have been erected from the Orb Energy, and this design has been done by Orb Energy. This design has been done by Orb Energy, and we are successfully running with 10 years of this plant, and complete maintenance only we are taking care. So still now there is no issue, and this Delta make inverters are very good. They are performing well in all the ways, and this is all about how to connect the grid connected inverter. If you feel the video is useful, please like, share and subscribe. We are putting lot of efforts to do all these useful videos, how to erect a solar plant of your own. So please like, share and subscribe, and share with your remaining friends. Thank you for watching. So meet you in the next video.